So, last session, having learned that the Baron of the city of Canopus had been one that murdered his brother from Electra, the group plans a idea to infiltrate his manor and figure out exactly what's going on in there, what he's hiding. Over the course of the day, they had a Lyric decided to do a little performance by the fountain to distract everyone while the other rest of the group snuck in. Upon getting close to the manor, they found a couple of dead guards that which Neil decided to revive.
There were a couple? I thought there was just one.
Did I say that? Maybe there's only one. Whatever,
If
you
there
know
were
what I
two,
mean.
I would. Yeah, if there were two, I would have raised them both because I had that ability with my necromancy
Okay,
stuff.
then there was only one. Found a dead guard, and the anti-undead barriers around the house have been broken. As the group entered the house, this is where we will rejoin them.
Hell
As you
yeah.
enter in there, the house seems like it was the one you were in here earlier. Darker than normal because it is night out. All the odds and ends, the trophies, the taxidermied animals and stuff like that all still in place in there, but it just an uneasy air lingers in the building.
You got any kind of torches or sconces or candles, anything providing some light in here?
Yeah, there are a couple of lit candles in there that are providing decent light. Nothing that's really really doesn't affect dark visions. You can still kind of, if you have that, it doesn't affect that, but it's light enough that you can see in there without dark vision.
I was gonna say, is there anyone we can remove for our Goliath buddy?
You could probably grab a candlestick that's sitting around there, light it up, and carry it around. Like a candelabra or something.
Victor will gladly do so and pass it over to Manblood.
Or without lighting actually lighting the candles, you can lift up the candelabra and I'll cast light on it.
I mean, that works too. I was just gonna use a fire cantrip.
I was just doing it for the fun of it. It was like that candelabra. It's not lit, but it's giving off light. What the hell?
But from what you can
Yes.
tell, you don't hear anybody or see anybody in here. Either the Baron or the Alpha Butler.
But do we smell anyone?
Give me a perception check.
He said we don't see or hear, but maybe we can smell someone. Perception. 19. My nose knows.
From what you remember smelling in here the last time you were in here, it smells like the same dusty old air that's been like trapped in here forever, like the windows haven't been opened. That musk of an unopened building, uncirculated building.
Yeah. I know what that smells like. Ugh.
It's not that bad, like it's only been going on for a few months, but yeah.
Got that cooped up smell.
But as you know, he's been hiding from a revenant trying to kill him. He's been cooped up in here.
He should have gone with our job offer.
Yeah.
Not that it would do any good, but still.
No, not really, but
it's the thought that's worth.
It's the
worth
thought
it.
that counts.
Yeah.
We offered to help him with his whatever problem he was having. He less than politely declined.
Oh no, he didn't play the client. He played dumb.
True.
And
He
then
played dumb like nothing's going on.
Yeah, that.
You're like, problem? What problem?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Really? Quite naturally. And that's why we're here again.
Yeah, because now it's become our problem.
So Victor will have a chat as they're going through, as we're going through and just saying, if we find any weird undead, that's not that I'm dropping the formalities. If we see the what's the name thing that was stalking out in the desert, and if our friend, the Baron, is still alive. Um, wait until I give the cue to jump in. We're gonna try and milk him for money.
Wait, we actually saw this thing in the desert?
If I had the hazard guess, I'm pretty sure the thing that attacked us in the desert, screaming about vengeance,
Mm.
as I recall,
Oh yeah, that thing.
is related.
B. What's your
Let me
plan
know.
now that you're in here?
Well, I'm gonna be as we're going through. I'm just gonna see if I notice any more dead bodies along the way.
Okay, give me a perception check.
For
Roll
two-part
high.
reason. One, I can make more friends, and two, if we follow the trail of bodies, we might find wherever they went off to. Perception 6.
No, you don't
Any-
see any bodies in this in the main part of the manor you were in.
They might
Nothing
be holed
seems
up further
disturbed
in.
between when you were in here last.
They might be holed up further in somewhere.
You want some kind of panic room? Room for panicking? Probably.
With that, give me an
Possibly.
intelligence check, Victor.
Ooh. Intelligence check. 1 moment, please. Boop. And... Cool. 18.
No.
You remember in the room you met and talked with him in, there was a hidden passage came out of.
So that would. Speaking of panic rooms, I think I probably know where he might have skedaddled.
Oh.
And Victor will lead the way.
Yeah, when you say this, when you mention some hidden passage, like, oh yeah, he had a hidden passage in that room.
Oh yeah. Now I'm thinking of my noodle.
Yeah. And the right noodle this time.
Yeah, you head into that room. Correct? That's where you're gonna go.
Yep.
That's his study, right?
Yeah, you go into that study where you met him before. You still see the cups of when you the tea you had when you met with him earlier still there. Empty, but still there. The passageway to the room that you saw him go into is closed.
Is there anything does anything look disturbed in the study, or does it look the same as it was like on the hallways in the main foyer?
Okay, yeah, give me, because you know exactly what you're looking for, give me an investigation check on that.
Let's see. I will assist.
That means you get advantage.
Investigation. 14.
This room seems like it's one of the rooms that's actually kept up a little bit nicer that's from the other room, so it's not as dusty, not as stuffy, because I guess Lexi has other important business he has to attend to in here, so it's kept a little bit nicer.
That was a +8, damn.
But otherwise, it seems unchanged from when you were in here last.
So there
What's
wasn't
your
any
plan?
last standmate here.
Well,
What do you think, Victor?
we're just looking over. Well, clearly, the secret passage that opens from the inside out. Sorry, fiction. But he
Yeah,
has to
what
be able to
opens from
get
the
back
inside, or is
in.
there a switch somewhere out here?
I'm thinking
check
there's gotta be a switch somewhere out here.
check the walls or see if there's something that kind of stands out a little bit.
Well,
Or
we're in a
flip it
study,
and-
so it's probably packed. If it's a study, that means it's probably packed wall to wall of shelves of books and trinkets.
Yeah, basically it's a wall that you remember the pathway opening is a bookshelf wall.
Victor will look over the different books is to see if there's anything that doesn't particularly fit with the themes.
Okay,
Mount and Blood will
give
do the
me an
same.
investigation check.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
12.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary because there's a bunch of different variety of books you see, like historical history books, famous like storybooks, like novels and novellas and stuff like that. Some of the like epics, tales of the best written stuff. Like would be the equivalent of Dickens or Homer and stuff like that.
But nothing particularly out of order or out of sequence.
Yeah, nothing seems out of place. Like he kept his
Hmm.
shelves neatly organized. There's like the fiction, nonfiction. There's some books that are like stuff records for the cities in one shelf.
I check the
Hmm.
walls to see if there's maybe something on a hinge or something that could be pulled.
Does anybody say that maybe it has one of those sconces that you'll be able to pull?
Mm-hmm.
There are no sconces on the wall.
Let's go. Or rather, it's like Young Frankenstein when they pulled up a torch and opened up the bookcase. I think
Yeah,
that's
like I
what.
said, there's no candles on the wall to put the candle back.
There's no torches mounted. Like around
No
the area.
no ceiling
Or
at nighttime, no
platform
ceiling
on the ground that you can step on
a
to
candelabra.
unhinge something.
What were you saying there, Skull?
I was thinking if there's nothing that looks like would trigger something, Mountain Blood would probably just start looking
On the
around
floor, you
on the
mean? You
floor
said?
for like a platform. Yeah, like
Oh yeah, give
something.
me an investigation check for that.
You said there's nothing on the walls, nothing. So it's like there's got to be something on the floor. So if I can find. Go dice roll. 8.
Yeah, looking at the floor, it's a giant like a sheet of marble. There's no demarcations in it where there's like a groove or anything. It's all one giant piece behind that desk on the wall.
Mm. Put the desk.
That might be. We might have a switch or something. Zane, do you have any thoughts? Like if you were a paranoid usurping brother, or who stole your brother's position as a sword, where would you hide the switch to your panic room?
What if it was by a spell?
I was waiting for you guys to be done trying a few things before I pop in with another. I'm gonna just pop up a detect magic.
There is nothing magical in this room.
Hmm.
Like, are pictures on the walls?
There is a
Hold
painting
up.
of him on the wall. And then another older man and another painting that you can imagine is probably his father.
Are any of
Question.
them tilted by chance?
Nope. But
Is
a question, Zane, Nildir?
excuse me, is my light still active on the candelabra?
I'm on light.
An hour.
Yeah, you've been in here for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
No, you misunderstand. I was asking, is
Oh,
so
yes,
the light is
yes,
still
it is.
there. So we're not in an anti-magic field.
Yep.
Yep.
Your zombie would have stopped dead in that too if you were, so.
True. I didn't know if that was something you'd try to make us perceive or not. It's like, oh, where's George? It's like, oh no, George is a pile. Yeah, that's not a nice thing to say about George. No, he's a pile of meat and bones. Like, oh,
You know what? I've noticed something. You said there was a picture of him and his father, two separate paintings, right?
Yes.
There's no painting of his brother, is there?
Nope.
Is there any spots that look like there would be a painting in there? Or
Look at missing paintings.
Nope. That wall looks like it's there. Those paintings take up most of it. So there's nothing else that would be. There's no place for a third painting on that wall.
is there like a study desk or anything?
Yes, there is his desk in there that you saw him sitting at when you were talking there to him before.
He might have a hidden switch either in some underneath or in one of the drawers or somewhere around the desk.
Well, I'm looking for state secrets at the moment. At this point in juncture, so just for the future.
Well, while you're looking for documents, you can look around for secret levers.
That too. If anyone wants to help assist me,
Yeah, I can.
because I gotta go through the drawers anyway.
Um,
So basically, to refine my search, Victor's looking for any documentation about well, just anything of any particular note. He's just gonna open it up, skim through, make sure there's nothing in regards to the Empire that he needs to be
Incriminating.
concerned about, or double dealing with Dragonsbane across the way, so on and so forth. Something to kind of, well, let me put it this way:
Some
it's
blackmail leverage.
yeah, blackmail leverage. Also, the fact of I think the Baron is probably up to more. It's probably has fingers in a few pies, and not just a single two. Like I doubt his brother usurping his brother's throne is the least of his crimes.
Okay, yeah. Give me a investigation check.
Anybody gonna assist me, or am I doing this
Mhm.
by myself?
Yeah, I can.
All right. So advantage, Miss Timothy.
Yep.
Yep, that's all I want to hear. 21.
nice.
Thank you, Zane.
So when you're
Yes,
looking
thank you,
through
Dilger.
one of the drawers here, you happen to notice one of this particular drawer. There's like
False
drawers on
bottom.
each side. But this one isn't as deep as the one on the left side. You kind of do like a little push, and it's got a fake bottom under which you find what looks to be a journal.
Dear diary, I stabbed my brother today.
There you go.
1 second.
I may have done this when I had a head cold that can barely talk to make this session more bearable for myself.
I was going to say, I did this when I was bored out of my fucking mind. It had nothing to do. So I just went ham and went completely overboard on the journal.
No, he wouldn't do that.
All right.
Are you kidding me? That's the exact.
Now I can read it out loud if you want me to. Otherwise, if you want to do it, that's up to you.
No, I'm just asking for a minute while I get down notes.
That's exactly the shit
Oh,
Jimmy G would do.
'Cause I do need to pay attention to this.
Got it.
Okay, now I can start reading this out loud. All right, so Victor will take out the journal. Does it before he reads it? Does it appear of a lot of dust covering it, or is it just?
No,
Or is-
he must write in it frequently, so it's not dusty or tattered or anything like that. He takes good care of it.
Okay, so he'll flip it open. June 5th, June 15th, 995. Need to keep up with this more with the war going on. The king has been making the half-orcs work overtime in the mines to fund the war effort. With the city being on the front lines of the war and the garrison of the town stretched thin, I don't know how much longer hold that damn dragon than they have. If the city falls, my family's near 800-year legacy of the city will fall due to no fault of my own, and my brother being an idiot is causing all sorts of issues with him running the mines. Things are starting to look bleak. July 1st, 995. Another disastrous battle with my army being driven back. The main army has garrisoned in the town, but I fear the next battle will be in the city itself. On a more annoying note, Vladimir has driven the half orcs in the mine ragged, and they are on the verge of rebelling, so things are going from bad to worse. Things need to change if I want to keep my wealth and power, because if I don't want to, because if I don't, I may lose my status when the Empire inevitably takes the city. May my ancestors forgive me for what I'm about to do, but if I don't, all may be lost. July 15th, 995. It is done. My choice should end the war. Things are going to change. Hopefully things won't change much. The town should not be damaged as much. With my house and my artifacts should be safe and stay in the family. Artifact, you said. August 1st, 995. The plan I made with Gibbetic Baron in secret went out without a hitch. The info I gave them about the army let them attack the army without any damage to my city and the mines. Vladimir is pissed that I betrayed the kingdom, our family, and has served for generations, but he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand what it would have ended with us if we had not switched sides. The mines are still ours. The artifact was never revealed to the Empire, so we still have that. And most importantly, I still have my title. The only thing is, we now have to start paying the half-orcs as slavery is no longer legal here, but I still make things work. Now to prepare for the Emperor's visit, I need to make things presentable for my new leader. February 3rd, 996. Also, feel free to stop me at any given point. I'm just going to keep reading through this. It's been a few months since the war ended. The half-orcs and orcs have been surprisingly easy to deal with without them being slaves, and just need to ration the water to them, and they fall in line even when we have to pay them. Vladimir has not been talking to me since the Emperor visited. He's either running the mines, staying in his room. I don't think he's forgiven me for my betrayal. I did to ensure his survival. Soon he'll turn around and we will be back to our old selves. March 19th, 997. Been a while since I updated this. So much has been happening, no free time to write out my thoughts, but here we are. Vladimir is still as distant as he's been the last year, as I have not talked to him since. I thought he would turn around by now, but he has not, and it worries me. We are our family, and we need to look out for each other like I did with the war. But he's alive thanks to me. And what do I get out of it? My only family left ignoring me. On a better note, with the empire being bigger, ugh, with the empire being a bigger need for materials, the mine has been more profitable, and the new fort being built. And with the new fort being built, the family has never had this much money. Hell, I can even stop rationing the water for all the orcs and half orcs with all that we have, so it's never been easier to manage. Let's see, October 25th, 998. Things are taking a turn, and I need to get off my chest. The artifact has been acting up since the influx of people and of all the people working on the new fort. I know there's been a few times in this past where the artifact has not been active, could not have any issues with supplying the town. But if things don't change soon, I may have to issue water rations to everyone in town. Fortunately, there hasn't been a rainstorm in a while, so I can use that to excuse for it. Time will tell. Also, Vladimir's been doing something behind my back. He's been meeting people that I've never seen in town before. I think I've not seen him, but before they looked like people I saw in my kingdom's army before go. I feel you're planning something stupid with the truce kingdom. The kingdom coming up to be done soon. I need to figure out what is he doing. I cannot risk him undoing all the sacrifice I have to myself in power and him alive. He needs to remember he needs to remember family is more important than the old kingdom. January 11th, 1000. God damn it, Vladimir. Why did you make we were better off with the empire than the kingdom? Why did you see that? We could have lived the rest of our lives the way we were now, but no, you wanted to keep the old antiquated ways. We were better off. Therefore, I still not gone back to its old self too, which I'll now have to deal with on my own. February 12th, year 1000. Damn it, he was that upset about things that even death could not stop him. Thankfully, my best guard was with me at the time, but I can tell but I could tell him that shambling corpse was him. I don't know why my guard didn't see it until I pointed it out, and now I am out my best guard. I need to look into this. March 2nd, 1000. Another corpse attacked me again, and no one seemed to notice it. I need to look into what's going on. March 5th, 1000. Revenant. That's what Vladimir has become. I don't know what to do to stop him. Checkpoints with radiant defenses. All course must be burned so he does not take over a new one. I just need to shut myself away, keep myself until he runs out of steam and stops coming. Thankfully, since he was not the head of the family, he does not know what he. So I hid there when not on unofficial business. April 19th, year 1000. That dumb worm is causing all sorts of issues around the mine, and what am I going to do? As it seems just to do hit and run attacks. And with the issue of Vladimir, I can't leave the house to deal with it. At least the things he needs won't be able to possess. May 30th, 1000. Great. I guess some relative we got has been found in the area, and people are flocking to town to try and find it. That means there's a chance more people die and more bodies in the tank. What am I going to do? Paul, you should have taken our offer. That's what you should have done. Anyway, he closes the book. I'm gonna just keep this. And that's all. That's all he wrote. Hello.
Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for other people to say things.
Yeah.
There is
I
no
just.
no NPC there for the DM to say anything, so.
Well, there's a zombie. He's going.
Okay, yeah, the zombie just goes.
I know,
Well,
George. That was quite the exposition.
No, the picture. No, by chance, the pictures on the wall don't happen to be looking towards a certain direction, do they?
Nope, they
Like,
both
they're
already
all
seem to be facing
looking-
basically straight forward.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless
Like these were portraits painted of them as like the head of the city kind of thing.
Okay. I was just thinking maybe they happen to have a correlation of like a secret somewhere.
Yeah, we could move around the rest of the house, and it sounds like he's probably trapped in here.
well, if I had a silver for every time a kingdom was fucked up by a crazy powerful undead, I'd have 2 silver, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we probably should check the rest of the palace.
Yeah.
Manor, whatever.
Okay. We can always come back.
But yeah, as you're looking through more of that desk, Sir Vire, notice the space between one of the shelves seems kind of off.
Off his side.
Not on the
Victor-
side that the journal was on.
On the other end?
Yes, because the journal was under a drawer on the right side. This is on the left side.
Victor will look over on the left-hand side and see if he sees also a false bottom or something.
Well, it's not a false bottom. It's the area between two of the drawers seems off.
He will take out the drawer.
Can't pull it out of there properly.
He slides it back in slowly, and he also keeps his ear to the desk to see if he hears anything click, or like any kind of mechanism, like checking for.
Let me describe what this desk is. Basically, it is a giant stone desk where everything is carved out of the stone in it.
Okay.
And for some odd reason, the spot between these two drawers doesn't seem like it's carved differently. Like something was put back in its place in that spot between.
Okay, so
Like an add-on?
The best way to describe it is like it was cut out, but it was put in upside down. Like the right shade of stone, but it's not
Flip it.
matching like it would the rest. It's close, but you just notice it enough that you notice it's off.
Flip it,
So let's
flip
see.
it.
So it's
I-
damaged, but they replaced it with a piece of stone that looks similar, but not exactly the same.
Well, I'd say it's probably the same piece of
Or
stone, but they
crafted.
cut it out and
Uh,
installed it back in wrong.
Been
okay, so
tampered with.
it looks slightly different on the other side, and they put it in the opposite way.
Yes, that'd be the best way to describe it.
Yeah, first glance it looked fine until you actually look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I do an intelligence test? 'Cause I get what you're laying down, but I'm trying to figure out where to go with that information.
So you said it's like a
Okay, yeah,
piece
give
that
me an
was put
intelligence
in.
check then.
Yeah, 'cause I see my characters
If we
get
remove the
pieces together a lot
piece,
faster than
that
me.
looks different.
15.
You figure try pushing it.
The
What?
odd part of this.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Victor will do so.
As it kind of clicks in like a clicker ballpoint pen, and it
Like a
pops
button.
out. You notice a handle.
Boy,
Pull the handle.
oh
Victor will pull
Pull
the
the
hand.
leather crunk.
As you hear,
Victor,
you don't really hear anything because it's designed really well, but the drawer, the bookshelf you saw him come out of starts to open again as the handle slides back into place.
sick.
Alrighty.
Excellent.
Anybody? Yeah, secret tunnel. Anyway, anybody want
Secret
to
tunnels.
anybody want to check
Okay.
for anything we want to liberate before we go in and possibly find a Duke.
I'll say I could always
Duke,
walk
Baron,
in
whatever.
case something
Baron.
happens to come down. I can maybe take the brunt of it.
They found your journal.
It's more for the point of like, is anybody want to double check the rest of the? I'm trying to think, was there anything else of note while we were last time we were here?
Hey, did he leave that coin I gave him, or did he take it with him?
He took the coin with him.
Okay. Because I demagicked that coin. I just didn't know if he took it with him because a lot of the room was the same as the last time we were in here.
Yeah. Well, there's also that artifact. I'm kind of curious what that's all about. So, yeah, let's just go. Let's just go in and deal with whatever hot mess good old Vladimir has put. Not Vladimir. Paul has put himself into.
Yeah, Vladimir's the brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul move up, don't.
Almost like. Oh yeah, sorry, my brain. I completely forgot that this plays just a bunch of Dune references. Or something like almost like Paul Atreides. Like
I didn't want to make it that obvious of a reference. Yeah.
Dune references. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, Mr. G, I am actually happy about these references. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, it took you guys a while to figure out the city name one because that's kind of a deep cut reference there.
Yeah.
We're just slow. It's okay.
I don't know how much that's actually how much that is referenced in the media for it.
Yeah, I'm also more focused on the plot at the moment than on Easter eggs. Anyway,
How long?
So-
how long have we been searching? Sorry, just for reference.
I'd say
before
it's
we
been
found
another
it?
15 minutes.
so you got half an hour of that light.
Okay, so just
Not
my
too
detect
far.
magic is just gone. I just want to make sure because that's only 10 minutes.
But I'll say this: there is a torch on the wall that you can see through the doorway that just opened.
I think he's gonna have his sword already.
We can go
And
through
he's
the
gonna
door.
Cool.
Because
Well, if my light ever goes out, I can just ping and put light back on because it's just a cantrip. Oh, the light's dimming. Touch.
touch. Anyway, but yeah, Victor's gonna have his sword already in case this. We don't know how far this. What did it have behind this secret bookcase?
Because you never know.
And at this point, until we hear voices, we're gonna try and keep our voices low and keep quiet as best we can. It's just the man in play mail.
That means you, George.
Okay, yeah, everyone give me a stealth check if you're trying to be sneaky.
Stealth check. Stealthy.
Mr. Timmy G,
Yeah?
does George need a stealth check?
Nah.
I'd say yeah. We can have George do a
Mhm.
stealth check.
But can he beat a 9?
Maybe, just maybe.
Heavy. Oof. Ouch.
So a zombie has a -2 to his dex. So,
But it's not disadvantage, so he may
not
have a chance.
disadvantage, but it's a -2.
6.
I'm seeing if I have something as part of my regular spells. No, I do not.
So roll a d20 for stealth for George.
Well, a D20 for stealth for George. All right.
Then -2
Roll
from that.
Well, D20 -2. Come on, George. You can be the stealthiest of us all. Nat 20 -2 for 18. George got a nat 18.
Okay, so
Good.
far, the zombie is the most stealthful thing.
Wait. I haven't stealth. I can try. Can I outdo George? No.
You did the second worst.
Congratulations, we're a team!
We're
High
a
five,
team.
everybody!
I fell
Somehow
right in
the
middle.
stealthiness goes from most stealthy, the shambling corpse of a zombie, the guy in plate mail, the mage, and the berserker.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was probably going to be my only nat 20 of the session, and it was wasted on George's stealth.
So yeah, basically this, right as you start going down this pathway, you realize it's like steps leading down.
Alright.
After about a minute, you start hearing labored breathing around the corner.
Oh God. He's changing.
I don't have my dice out. That's probably something I should have out.
I guess we're moving towards. There's probably a man dying.
Already been
Possibly.
stabbed or something.
Who's there? As you hear a familiar voice kind of
Is it the
breathing.
butler?
It's the butler, yes.
Okay.
Please. Hurry. If you're here to help.
Alright, we'll start picking up the pace. Victor will give the motion to pick up the pace towards the butler.
As you see him kind of hunched over on the wall, kind of holding his arm that's clearly broken. And like his face is kind of bruised.
Does he seem to be like bleeding out or anything, or just kind of roughed up?
He's roughed up.
I've got 2 healing potions of Manor. I think I can.
Don't waste your potions. Because I've got a thing I can do for free that I get back on a rest.
Yeah, I don't know when the next. Let's say I don't know how soon we're getting a rest after.
As you hear him going, please don't waste anything on me. I'm a little battered, but I'll be fine.
All right.
Whatever it was didn't seem to want to kill me, just the master. And this woman with it. Hurry. Him and the head guard are down there.
All right. Can you get yourself out to leave this place? Can you actually pull
The
yourself
way
together?
down here is clear. You can make it. If you can make it up, you can get out of here before
No,
things get crazy.
no. Now, Victor is going to hastily write a quick note and put it in his pocket. Like, you go to where there should be a festival out in the center of town. Take this to the
Bard.
to the bard, to the girl who's performing. Hey, for everybody, yeah, she'll take care of the rest. And for now, the note says, we've got trouble. Bring you an Electra and alert the fort if you can, and come to the panic room room in the study. Make sure you can feel the rest of them there.
Can you help me up?
Victor will help the butler up.
Yep. Okay, so basically he kind of huddles his arm that's clearly broken against his chest, and you help pull him up with the right arm that's not. I will get up there as fast as I can. Please, keep him safe.
No promises, but we'll do our best.
That depends on him.
Yeah, it really does. As soon as the bar starts limping towards back the way up,
He slowly starts limping his way up the stairs. It's not the fastest pace. It probably take him like 5 minutes to get up to where you were with the pace he's going.
yeah, Vader's going to turn and it's like, all right, yeah, let's get out and save one brother from the other brother, I guess.
Yep, I guess. Do we see anything else in this hallway? Like, was there signs of a struggle or anything?
No, it's a pretty much just a path.
Okay, didn't know if there was blood splatters, bodies, anything that would have shown that there was a confrontation here.
Not that you could see. Maybe some slight blood splatter from the butler where he got attacked, but no,
Alright.
just like a basic punch, blood splatter out the mouth kind of thing.
Okay, I can move my token, but I can't move George.
Yeah, because that one's one of the. Just tell me where you want to move him, and I'll do it. Because I can't. I'd have to make a character for that one for anyone else to be able to control it.
Oh, I thought you just dragged the zombie from the compendium and made it into a thing, and because when it does that, it actually creates a character. But we can keep going.
Yeah, I've made this one a long time ago before the compendium was. I knew that was the thing.
Yeah. Oh, so you just slapped a piece of artwork on, got it.
Yep.
Come on, George.
George. I can't. I'm trying to figure out what I can place jungle with. That's too.
Suppose you can see down this way too. I should reveal.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Pupper scout ahead. While we figure out well, for lineup we should probably have Mountain Blood go first, me second, and Neil there you take the rear with George.
I got it. George is a corpse now. Man, does he smell bad?
That'll do.
So what are we doing?
I was waiting for Mountain Blood to take point.
I don't know if you wanted George to go with Doggo.
Not at the moment. I mean, how fast is George anyway?
20 feet or
20 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Pupper's faster. So let's have him stick with us so we have a. I like my me corpses in bullet blocking distance. Let's put it that way. Like Pupper's small enough he can see things and run back easily.
Got it.
He's small.
Yep, speed 20 feet.
And you can see through Pupper's eyes, can't you?
Yep. I gotta focus on it, but I can do that.
To look at your life through Pupper's eyes.
I'm assuming there's stuff over here, based on the indentations.
Yep, there's doors you can see right there.
Anyone with windows?
Nope.
All right, we're man from Mountain Blood away, so Victor will take point.
I'll do another BRB thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say he's with us for right now. Victor's gonna put an ear to the. Victor's gonna put an ear to the door.
You hear, "Don't worry, sir. I'll keep you safe. Just stay behind me."
Victor will check the.
You.
Victor will check the door and see if make sure it's unlocked.
It's unlocked.
George, get behind me.
All right, sword out, sword and shield out. Let's get the hero. Let's get the hero work. Or let's just get the work. And we're just gonna burst through.
Oh my, you hear some feminine voice go. Seems like we have more company coming, don't we now? Best get this hurried up then.
Stop for a
Die.
moment. Which way? Which is further down or just near?
It's kind of
Closest.
echoing from both ways.
It might be a large room for all we know. It could be two separate rooms or one large room.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Victor recognizes the voice, doesn't he?
Oh yeah,
The
you
other
recognize
voice.
that voice.
All right. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat because I wish I have someone to murder. Let's see, that's 30 feet. And Bumper's gonna run.
I'll just reveal everything now.
I was gonna ask when we get to here if it sounds like the voice are just coming from the immediate other side of this wall.
Yo, what are you doing, Roll20?
Yeah, roll 20s like that.
There we go. Jeez. As you see a body slumping over in armor, kind of right there, that you see as one of the guards of the city. You see a shambling corpse over here. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing. Also, is there for the size to disappear again? I'm always tries to teleport away. I wish to like to hold an action. I wish to mind sliver her as soon as she tries to pull some shit.
Yeah, but yeah, give me a perception check for the other person in there. As you see the Baron over there,
Yeah.
hiding behind some glowing stone that's just shooting water into the air.
Do I have advantage?
I'll say yes, because you know who this corpse is.
26 then.
Neil, there, give me your perception check.
Can diddly dun can dun.
Like I said, you have advantage because you recognize this person. Or what's left of them.
11.
I'll just roll for skulls since he's not here. Okay, so you kind of distracted and can't tell who the other shambling corpse is. Mountain Blood, when you'll recognize it, and you, Victor. This is Jinx's friend that was killed by the worm.
But the one that's here or here?
This one right here.
Oh,
that one here. Okay, Jinx's friend. Okay.
I thought the Jinx's friend was the female token up here.
Nope, that's you know who that is. That's one of the liches that's in charge. That's in the cult. That's what did I say her name was again?
Xantha.
No, it's not Xanatha.
Oh. Oh, what's the name's wife?
Yeah.
Ex-wife? Okay. Okay, I was assuming it was the other person I need to murder.
Oh, I had thought this was the Jinx's companion, and this was the Revenant brother down here.
Yep, that's the Revenant brother. That's who is currently inhabiting the corpse of Jinx's friend.
Ah.
So he's inhabiting the body. He doesn't
Yep.
have his own body.
Because he may not have
dead
turned that
possession.
body in. And this is her name is Naquel. That's what she goes by
Naquel.
now.
NyQuil got it. Maybe she puts everyone to sleep.
Oh, in that case, since action shall be a different spell then.
Second, my cat's in here causing trouble. She's
Meow.
walking on my
Meow.
power supply again.
Meow. 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 Other cat noises. Meow.
Listen, kitty,
Meow.
I love you. But don't stand on that thing.
Meow. Kitty stand where kitty won't. Meow.
Gull is still not back.
I want to take a bio break, so everybody, since we're about to go into some
Confrontation.
hell of a something. Yeah, confrontation would be better. That's the word for it.
So, as you enter this room, you see Naquel go, Victor Mountain Blood, and you're... Did you meet her? I can't remember, Nildir.
I don't remember if I met her or not.
I can't remember when if it was before or after you joined that I introduced. But this is another lich in Namek's group. That is the... Did you meet, blank on his name.
I probably met the other of his liches. I don't think I met this one.
Well, none of his other liches he knows were around 1,000 years ago.
Did we meet her when we went to the other city? The one that was the Drow Queen?
Did we meet her in the underground city with the Drow Spider Queen in the fountain room?
I think that might have been where she was, yeah.
But yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
I think
Ingvar's
you were.
wife.
Yeah.
How's my useless sack of an ex-husband doing? Still miserable, I hope?
You know, he's making do. Can say that a lot less for you.
Aw, I'm touched. Anyways, I guess my job here is done for now, because I'm not supposed to attack you yet. But if you die from something else, what am I to say?
She'll touch. I'm actively casting a spell. Children's like, oh, which Victor will be responding. Well, in that case,
She counterspells it.
Oh, you bitch.
Well, give Ingvar my regards. Tell him he's a useless piece of shit now. Bye-bye. As she poofs out.
Fuck off. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. If Lyric would have been here, you would have fought her, but I don't think 3 people and against her and a Revit would have been a fair fight.
Also, I'm also slightly terrified because I think I recognize that creature.
As a beholder zombie appears in her place.
Ew.
Eh.
It's so cute. Can we keep it, Vegeta? Can we keep it?
There, please tell me you can mind control that thing.
No.
Okay, new plan. Keep the stupid revenant brother from killing the other stupid brother.
Everyone,
Mount,
roll initiative.
yeah, Mount One and I will do. We'll have to do some heavy lifting. Yay, combat! 12 for Victor.
God damn. He gets advantage on. God damn.
Well,
Haka paka malaka bulaka. I just muttered some gibberish and rolled a 21.
Apparently, his initiative is broken in my sheet for him.
Meep,
Other guy.
meep.
also, Zane, if you do the honors, there's I see there's new channel point redeems.
Yeah, but they're not going to work right now because they're all paused.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, but it's actually Skull that's first.
Don't forget Gnarl.
Good gnarl.
Good boy.
Good old good gnarl.
Why don't I see him on the list?
He should be there. Did I not click on him? I
Must
probably
not
didn't
have.
click on
Roll him again. I'll give him that. I'll give him that first roll.
him. Yeah, because roll 20 be like that.
Hey, he's
There
there. So you must not have clicked his token.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can change things. So
All of us except the Revenant are ready for battle.
okay, so I guess I'll start with Mountain Blood. I have him rush there. Boom. What does Raging do? Bonus action. Okay. He is going to be in Rage mode, which I will mark as Raged. And I'm going to say he's going to start with a Reckless attack. Older zombie.
Oh, he big.
Hit for... I don't think that's including his rage, is it? Nope. Those will both hit. again, I have never played a barbarian, so I sometimes forget.
It makes you a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Eight. +2 to that, so going to be 15 and 16 damage.
31 minus any applicable things.
Yep. Okay, and that's going to end his turn. It is Pupper's turn.
Upper, go.
Let's see. Pupper's going to move up over here. And he's going to try and do a thing as soon as it's Victor's turn. And he's basically going to hold there for now.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
We forgot to include George in the fun.
George!
George!
George.
George is the corpse now.
Victor, you're up.
Actually, and I'm gonna... Nilder, you had the better initiative, so you can go first. I don't know why it's swapped. You have a better initiative score, and you both got the same amount, so...
Yeah.
Actually, he has the higher initiative score.
What?
Your modifier's 3, his is 2.
Oh, I thought he had the 4. That's Mountain Blood.
No, yeah, my dexterity is okay.
Wait a minute,
at
why does it say you
best.
had 12 and why is it on 21 now for yours?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
just
that's
noticed
not
that
right.
too.
Something... I'm...
Yeah. You might have put in Puppers instead of Yeah, there we go.
Okay. But yeah, Nildir, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna move up 15 your feet. And then hold on to your hats because you might lose them. Right there. I'm going to use my bonus action here to Misty Step. To ruler. Go here. I use 15 feet of movement, so I'm just going to use 5 more feet to step here. I'm going to look at this here, Zomboid. Why'd I close my sheet? I'm going to stay in here, look here at this Zombalam.
The Zomblama Ding Dong.
Am I assuming you're reviving this guy?
You know what? Fuck it, yeah, we can do that. I had a different thing planned, but we can fucking do that.
No, that is a 1-minute casting time. I guess that wouldn't work.
Yes, we can't now.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, sorry, I put him down. I can't do that until after the battle. That's why I didn't do it.
Okay.
I was thinking about it, but then I realize I couldn't do it. I'm going to look at this Zombalingdong right here, the Revenant, the Revenation Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold out my hand. I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him. Because it's a cantrip, and I can use a leveled spell and a damaging cantrip in the same turn, if the other one's a bonus action.
Fair enough.
So I will shoot a firebolt. Firebolt! Does a 13 hit him?
A 13 hits him.
Alrighty. Rue, burn for 8 fire.
His eyebrows are in fact singed terribly.
If you want to get to this asshole, you're gonna have to go through us.
I'll get you this time. Anything else you can do?
That's my turn. I use bonus action and movement. I'm done.
Okay. It is Zombie Beholder's time.
Stompholder.
Cat, what are you doing?
I thought you closed Meow Meow out.
No, I left my door open. I didn't feel like going up to close it.
Cat's gonna cat.
Neil, dear,
Yes,
I need you to
skills.
make me a wisdom saving throw. As a beam of light from one of the beholder stalks aims at you.
You know what? Cool. Let's do this. 20.
Okay. No effect. It is
Mouse.
Paul's turn. And he is going to sneak back over here. Gonna end his turn. Victor, you are up now.
Okay, question, Mr. Timothy.
Yes.
To throw that juiced up, not the fireball, but the other thing you can do. For Pupper,
Uh-huh.
would that be a standard action? It's not a standard. A regular action, bonus action.
I'll say it's
So
the
on, so on.
equivalent of... I'll say bonus action. I'll be nice.
Okay. Okay.
I have to look up the Hellhound sheet, don't I? I never did that.
Whoops. Okay, can I move through friendly spaces?
Yes, you can move through friendly.
Ah, perfect. That keeps me. That allows me to go help deal there, and let Yeah, that'll work. Boop. We're gonna move 15 feet here, and we can use a
Oh,
bonus
so it's one of those
action.
stupid monsters that's not in the player's handbook for compendium for some odd reason. Wonderful.
Ah.
Oh, another bookmark I'll throw in my monster manual for now.
It is in the compendium though, so in case you need to pull that one out.
Oh, now it's... Why didn't it show up the first time? That was weird.
Did you type in space? Between the
I
L
did
and the
not.
N?
Maybe I had a space in front of it for some odd reason.
Yeah, because I didn't put a space between the two, and it didn't come up with anything. So Victor is going to pull out that little artifact and give it, and then chuck it at, speak a quick Placido blessing, like
Yeah,
thank
you just...
you
It's got a...
for everything.
It's got a spell... I'll just say it's got a word activated thing.
Doggo, burn the. He says in Infernal. Pupper's now a full-blown hellhound. For now. So I will keep that under my wing. His command is to help Nildir. And Victor's, let's see, that was an action. No, that was move action, bonus action. I still have a standard. What should I do with my action? Action. Let's see. Expedition Street works on a bonus action.
I can get it so you can actually control this one. Can you move the token, Surveyor?
Nope. I cannot. Yeah, let's pull up the sheet though, the traits and whatnot.
Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just leave. We'll keep the normal token.
Yeah.
You can still move it,
fix...
but you have the
Yep.
character sheet, so you know what it does.
Yep.
Okay, like I said, that was your bonus action.
So for my standard action, we're going to use my move action, move here. I'm now in position. I think we're going to cast Blur on myself. 'Cause I'm about to get stuck in. So, boop. And what does that do? It lets you blur, shifting, and wavering for all who can see me. For any duration, any creature that attacks me has disadvantage on attack roll. So that'll be my turn.
It's George's turn. George's turn is up. It is the Revenant's turn.
Woo! You go, George.
As he charges at you, Nildir.
Cool.
Is it cool though?
It's not really, but
That's only going to be a 10 to your AC. I'm pretty sure that misses.
that will miss.
Although a 21 is going to be more likely. Or wait, don't you have a Cloak of Displacement? Or am I thinking of a different character?
I have a Cloak of Displacement.
Okay.
So it'll be a disadvantage.
So that was, I say the first one is going to be the 7. This is the second attack then.
Okay.
That's going to be a 17 on disadvantage.
You know what? Normally that would hit, but I'm gonna say no. And pop a shield. It makes me 18.
As the first attack, you just kind of aim into where your face you thought it was, but...
Kind of sidestep it.
Well, no, he's aimed for your face where you thought it was with the Cloak of Displacement. Is like,
True.
It's air. The second one, he's like, okay, I'm going to aim here. As he hits your shield.
Nice try.
That will end his turn. That brings us back to Mountain Blood. Who's still within his brain rage, is going to swing at this beholder here with reckless abandon again.
The unbeholden.
Yep. That 19 will hit. That 24 will hit. Same, it was shit on damage. It is Hellhound Gnarl's turn.
Now on Gnarl's turn, we'll move up to support Nildir.
Big Doggo's turn.
And because of pack tactics, he gets advantage. Because Nildir is within 5 feet of him.
So Nildir,
Let's
you
see.
are up.
Well, no, he's going to attack. Yeah,
Oh,
that was his
Doggo
move.
still needs to attack.
Move, okay, yeah, I forgot he's a Hellhound now.
Yeah.
Just gonna...
Yep.
There.
And we're going...
Can you see his actual attacks and stuff in the character sheet?
Yes. I don't know if we modified it though. Because suddenly the Hellhound gets a higher attack, higher damage. So same hell of it. So ignore the damage because that shouldn't be going off because that's actually a different set. One moment, please. I can actually adjust that right now. So does a 19 hit?
A 19 will indeed hit.
Okay. So let's see. Give me 1 second, because he has 2 sets of damages apparently. Hopefully my text message notifications aren't popping through audio. And okay, that should be it. So for a bite, he's going to take 4 piercing damage and 7 fire, which I forgot to. Gosh darn it! Guess I marked that down. Whatever.
Okay, so
let's
it's going to
see,
be
that should be his main-
11 total then.
Yep. And that is it for now. That's his turn.
So now, Neil Deer, you are actually up.
Cool. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at this freaking zomboid that's stepped out in front of me, this Revy bitch, and I am gonna basically pull a lance of psychic energy from my forehead and just jam it up into this thing's torso. So
Okay.
I will need him to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw, you say? I'm pretty sure a 10 fails.
Yes, the number was 16. So that was a psychic lance of level 4, its base level. And he takes 31 psychic damage. Nice 3 6s and 3 4s in there.
Oof, duh.
Ooh.
He takes 31 emotional damage. And, hold on.
And what are the other effects of that one? Because I'm pretty sure it does something else.
He becomes incapacitated until the start of my next turn. $76 psychic damage and incapacitated until the beginning of my next show description right here. So he takes quite a bit of emotional damage and he's incapacitated. And that'll be my turn.
Actions or reactions, so basically you just neutered him. Okay. Roll for which eye beam this thing's gonna do. Victor, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
1 second.
Which unfortunately Blur will not save you from.
Understood. Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
I believe I have advantage. 23.
Okay, this will still be half damage. That would have been 26 necrotic damage, but you take half of that. The 13 necrotic.
Yep, now I need to roll to see if I can maintain spell concentration. So you said 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
What
7.
spell you
I
can
rolled
do?
pretty crap on that one, so
Hold on. Calculate it, go. Okay, yeah, I got it. Ow. Not the most terrible blows I've taken, but ow. And let me roll for concentration to maintain blur. I think that's what, half the damage or 10.
yep, whichever's higher.
Yep. $18, I pass.
The blur stays active.
And I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. You know what you get, good sir?
Hmm?
You get a nice hellish rebuke for your efforts.
A dex, yes, I'm pretty sure a shambling corpse is good at dex.
Wait, that was a zombie that hit me, not the first one was the beholder,
It
wasn't it?
was the beholder, yes.
Okay.
They're both shambling corpses.
Okay.
And what's your save for that?
16.
Yeah, he passes. I rolled a
Aw.
17 with a -1, so he got 16.
Oh damn. I guess he'll just have to take half damage if I recall correctly.
Halves much on a successful save. Yep, so 2d10 minus in half.
Nothing else to cast is minimum 2nd level. I don't know why I did the higher cast. It's whatever. 16 fire damage. Not
Half to
16.
8.
Half that 8. Yep, 8 fire damage.
Okay, and with that, it is Paul's turn, but he's going to stay hiding behind this artifact gushing water upwards. Victor, you are up.
All right, it's you guys holding off brother. Boop. And we're going to do everyone's favorite, smash the baddie until it dies.
Group up and hit it till it dies. Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit.
All right, green flame blade first. Let's see, did I don't think I get advantage because I'm not quite flanking, correct?
You get the +2 for flanking, but not advantage.
Okay. That would have been nice if that was correct, but whatever.
Yep.
Ah, well. So there's an 18 hit.
An
20
18
hit.
does
Modified
indeed
20.
hit.
Yeah, I guess a modified 20 gets the +2.
But yeah, the 18 would have hit regardless, so whatever.
Please take 10 slashing damage.
5 lightning.
5. Yeah, 5 lightning, and then there's the green flame blade, which I'm doing. And this wall is what? Green flame blade, where are you? Ah, we're doing it live. See, we are on level 1 again. What level are we?
And I think?
Yeah, we're 10. So
Yeah,
you
we're
should be
level
taking.
10.
So 1d8 additional 1d8 fire and the fire. Yeah, so 1d8. Yeah, it doesn't jump anyway because it's nowhere near anybody. That's what I was double checking. There you go. Please take extra 6 fire damage on top of that.
Okay.
That's attack 1, and I believe I have a second. Yeah, I have a second attack. Which is just a normal one. Boop.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Sure about that?
And 13 slashing, 3 lightning.
Okay.
And he also, because of Eldritch Strike, he has disadvantage. And this when you hit a weapon attack, that creature disadvantage in your next saving throw it makes against a spell you cast before your end of your next turn. And that should be my turn. Oh, I read myself a flanks because of Fatal Ghost.
Okay.
Gotta remember that.
It is George's turn.
George!
As he comes up to the enemy, this beholder, and he slams into it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you get a nat 20?
He got a nat 20.
Go, George!
Go, George!
George, let's fucking go!
It had 1 HP left.
George MVP! MVP!
Since it's a
MVP!
critical, the beholder zombie dies.
George MVP! George OP!
As he walks up to it, takes his head back, and slams it right into its big giant eye. As the eye explodes into viscous pus, sprays everywhere, as the beholder zombie falls to the ground.
Take that, depression!
And Incapacitated Revenant. Let's see, is there anything...
Woo.
And unfortunately, with it being incapacitated, nothing it can do. As Mountain Blood roars forward,
Asterisk Squar, asterisk XD.
he is going to come in and attack Mr. Revenant Boy. Wait a minute, I have his character sheet for him. I know he'd probably throw it here, but I'm feeling funny.
Did he roar or did he
22.
roar?
Yeah, both his attacks hit. That'd be 13 and 19. Upper is up.
Pupper is going to chomp down on Revenant Boy once again. Once again, I don't know why it's doing all that. 23 to hit, which I'm pretty sure hits.
Yep.
5. Yep. 5 piercing
6 fire.
and 6 fire, yes.
Anything else Pupper can do?
Not at the moment, because he's in combat.
Nildir, you are up.
I'm up, okay. How's this boil looking?
Ah, there it is.
He's not looking happy.
I bet he is not. I am going to go ahead, take my hand Yeah, there's no one directly down. We're all blocking him on every side except that. So I won't feel bad by No, that wouldn't work. I don't think I can do that. But I will go ahead and shoot a lightning bolt through Bro here.
Okay.
He will need a dexterity saving throw. And it's going straight down. So, like, straight in front of me.
Ooh, that's a good roll. That's going to be 21, sorry.
Yeah, he'll still take half damage.
Yep.
$14. There's 3 6s in there, too. 14 lightning damage. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Neil, Paul's gonna do nothing. Victor, you are up.
Well, since this what's name is thoroughly surrounded, Victor. Nope. We're going to just Mind Crush. We have a Mind Sliver. Please give me. He has to make a DC Intelligence saving throw of against 16.
He's been doing good on those. That's going to be 17.
Ah, dang. That's nothing then. And we're gonna move. We're going to, in that case, action surge and go attack.
Okay.
Do 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 do. Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
7 slashing, 2 lightning.
Okie dokie.
And I have one more attack because this is extra attack. Works off an attack action. And then I'm done.
14 will hit.
Well, yeah, it's actually 15. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, because he's surrounded.
Well, you have,
the whole
no, it's advantage and flank. So.
Nice.
The other one would have been 23, technically, but.
And low. Yeah. And low damage is 7 slashing and 1 lightning.
It is George's turn.
Get George, do it. Get the George sweep.
George can't make it over to him, I don't think.
It is Revenant's turn. And he is going to come out swinging at you again, Nildir, because he's pissed at you.
Kind of deserve that.
Yeah, well, he can't do any better than that because it's another nat 20.
Well, is that his disadvantage?
Nah, I haven't done the second roll yet.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. That's going to be 25 to your AC.
25 will hit. Nothing I can do about 25.
Ooh, those are some high rolls on the die, too. That's going to be 15 to your AC, 15 bludgeoning damage.
15 damage? Alright.
Yep. And then that, technically he loses the disadvantage for hitting you with the...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just re-ups at the beginning of my turn.
It's not a crit, but it's another 26.
Okay.
And that's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch, okay.
That will end its turn. Mountain Blood's turn. Get his cactus sheet again. Both those will hit. And that's gonna drop him. Upper is up.
Alright, so he's dropped, right?
Yep.
Hey,
there's-
buddy.
I guess it's not the end of combat.
So, since the only other opponent here, possibly, is the guy we're trying to protect, Donald will go over towards Paul and just gain easy grabbing distance in case he decides to pull something funky. And he's gonna ready in action in case to just latch onto him.
Okay. Nildir, you are up.
Yeah, I don't know why we're still in combat. The two opponents are dead, but we'll figure it out soon enough.
Yeah. Figure it out. I kind of come up here.
Just gonna go by him.
I'm gonna go by him, and then I'm gonna say, "It's over, Paul. Stand down."
Anything else you want to do?
Kind of wanted to use that as a persuasion to try to get him to stand down.
Okay. He goes, "What are you doing? He's not done yet! Finish him off!" Victor, you are up.
Oh. Oh, it's not done. It's not done, did you say? Yeah, he's still he's just incapacitated down to 0, correct?
Maybe.
That's okay. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh yes, Victor is going to pull out a holy water flask and just pour it on him. On the Revenant, if I have to specify.
Okay. As the corpse just goes and bursts into flames as the body disintegrates.
I'm learning.
Cool.
Above game, that thing had regeneration if you didn't do fire or radiant damage to it.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, cool.
So had you not done any that holy water or some kind of fire, you would have gotten up after that when his turn rolled around. Just that you kept doing fire damage, so that none of the regeneration took effect. So
Okay.
Fair enough.
as George
Victor...
instinctively backs away from you, Victor.
That's okay, George. That's only for
Ugh.
special people. Anyway,
Paul
Victor's
kind of
gonna
just moves against the wall back here, falls down and collapses. Oh. Oh. Who was that lady that was with him? You seem to know her.
Let's see. How do I
That-
put
that
person I
was-
want to badly kill?
That ray of sunshine is a lich. A lesser lich, but still a lich.
That explains why the anti-undead barriers probably failed.
Which is
Well,
also cool.
at least there's no point in denying it anymore, since you see it here, but at least the artifact's safe and the city won't but I'm drawing the blank on the actual word.
Die out, drown out,
Dehydrate to death.
dehydrate. Ah. So I'm assuming the
Well-
artifact has to do with the only well in town.
Yes, it is. All of you give me an investigation check or a history check. Sorry, with
Yeah. Victor was going to do an investigation check on the corpse, see if there's anything recoverable. During
Did
that
you say
discussion.
investigation, or did you change your mind to history?
yeah, I meant to say history. I don't know why I said investigation.
Yeah, I'll give history first and investigation for searching the corpse. Never mind, natural 20 for a 28.
Damn.
And my
I will roll for Mountain Bloods here too.
Magic and mystery are part of their history.
And 18 to
17.
search the corpse. Let's search the corpse.
You got a 16, which would be enough to. So yeah, you all seem to think this little artifact that's kind of a crystal here looks familiar. It's vaguely similar to the one you found under the Capitol, just a lot smaller. It seems older too, from looking at it, like it's an older, more used one.
How did your family come by one of those?
We just found it here. My ancestor did, and we founded the city on it. Well, initially we found the oasis, then digging down here found it, as far as I remember, from what I heard from my father, from what he heard from his father, so on and so forth. So
Stay with your family.
lucky find for us, I guess, is all it was.
Well, as I feel must be said, all of this could have been avoided if you were more forthcoming with us up front and taken us up on our offer when we offered to assist you with any difficulties you were having.
Well, I didn't know some lich was gonna come break down my barriers I had set up to keep me safe. Why should I have to pay you guys to do something I'd already been taking care of for months?
It's like Victor will pull out the journal, being trapped in your own palace, mansion, whatever. For
Manor.
let me check the dates. At least almost a year. Under little outside contact. You called that what was it? Taken care of.
Do you
And he
know
puts-
what my brother was or is?
Judging by the notes here, a revenant.
Yes.
I see a vengeful spirit coming back to haunt you for past crimes. The usual. The thing, the things they tell you around campfire stories when the spooky campfire stories that scare you at night that turns out to be real. Accordingly. Okay, I'm done making jokes. Continue.
Just a second here, I'm trying to. Pretty sure it was. I thought this was saying somewhere in here about this.
What revenants are?
Okay, there what is. Oh, I was right. It only has a year to kill me. After that, its soul is gone. It won't bother me anymore. The time is almost up. Been almost a year. I was almost in the clear. Was so close.
Yeah. If I had a gold coin for every time almost turned out to be too long or not enough, I I wouldn't be having to do it. I wouldn't have to be doing this job for very long.
All I know is someone didn't report someone that had died, and he got that new body. Oh, they're gonna be in for such trouble if I figure out who they were.
Oh, that body was one of the companions of your buddy, wasn't it? That was lost out in the desert.
It wasn't my buddy. I think it was
Oh, you know where he came from, do you? Tell me, so I can adequately punish the parties involved.
Okay, so Devil, Angel, and Devil sitting on Victor's shoulders. Do I lie my ass off? Or do I tell the truth just to fuck over Jinx?
That's
This
the
is all
plan.
internal monologue.
I wanted you to have a moral conundrum.
Do I have a moral conundrum?
Well, seeing as we just saved your ass, how about you owe us? We wipe this slate clean and we all move on forward and happy that none of us are dead. What do you say, Paul?
Actually, at that point, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna throw in support. I'm gonna throw that persuasion behind Neil there. Say, yeah, I could give you that information, but I think
They've
it's better if
suffered
we
enough
just.
already, and we've all been through an ordeal.
I think it's time to accept that. It's time to move on. You know, let bygones be bygones, and be happy everyone in the current party, everyone in the current group here is alive and not in any kind of danger. What'd you say?
My head guard just fell over dead a few minutes ago. But you're right. I'm not dead. We need to get this corpse disposed of immediately. Will you haul it out to be taken care of properly? As well as your other one that seems to be on your side over here.
I'm gonna miss George.
That depends. Are we being paid?
I will see about getting you some kind of compensation for helping me deal with this. As long as part of the deal has this area down here is not to be discussed with anybody.
I'll be holding you to that, Paul. And one last question: does that head guard have a family?
He does, yes.
I was hoping you'd say no. Oh, I was just going. Victor was eyeing towards the corpse. Here
We will
and
get
now,
it to. We have a crematorium. We will have the body disposed of properly.
Well,
Also,
and this we can put them
In
together.
a dignified manner.
all right.
This one is one of yours as well.
Yes,
question,
I recognize him. He's wearing our armor.
Also, question, Mr. Timmy G.
Yes?
That investigation I did earlier about searching the bodies. Did Victor find anything? It would have been 18.
You found a picture of his family.
This case, this would have been the Beholder and his dead brother.
You found a picture of the Beholder's family.
Damn.
The Beholder was just, you can maybe take its eye stalks or something. Maybe you could sell those to somebody. They're starting to, decompose, but they might still be useful to the right person. Otherwise,
Yeah.
on the
Actually, no, dude. You want eyes of a Beholder? Little eyes?
the
Little
corpse of Jinx's friend, you find nothing on because they had already taken everything of value off of him.
Ah.
Well, didn't you say it also burned to a crisp?
Yes, but there's burnable things like metal would have survived, but Like I said, Jinx had already taken anything off of him for other reasons. And yes, you didn't search the head guard, I'm assuming then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have really anything on him besides basically his
Uniform.
weapons, armor, and the picture of his family.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Victor would cut off the eye stalks, put them in a bag. I'm sure someone back home can use these.
I'll say Mountain Blood will come and pick up this. Just Everly takes this body over his shoulder. I'll get him back up.
Question.
Hmm?
I have a random, complete bullshit question,
Okay,
but
ask.
I want to see something. I know if by some shred of a miracle it did do anything, it would have a big rebound and Nildir's ready for it. But I want to walk up to this guard, this head guard. You said they've only been dead for a few minutes, right?
Yeah, basically, above game. Remember when I said you heard some lady go die?
Yeah.
That was her
Power
casting
word
Power Word
kill.
kill on him. So, few minutes
Power-
basically, he's been dead.
Yeah, I figured power word kill. It's too late for Revivify, unlike any of us actually have it. But
Nope.
Nildir's gonna kind of kneel down to where this head guard is. He's just hasn't started decomposing or anything yet. He's just kind of blue and unmoving.
Yep,
Just
you have
kinda
1 minute for Revivify. Figured I'd
Yeah.
check.
Probably won't do anything, but he'll just see for the hell of it. He's gonna reach out and basically take his hand that he's got the time ring on and
Mhm.
place it on the body and try to focus onto it, see if there's any trace of magic or any trace of spirit or anything left in this guard. Anything that he can use to try to use his power over time to give this guard more time or rewind and this guard's death.
Okay, this sounds fun. Give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Another. I believe.
Is it possible for anyone to help me or no?
Nope.
I will try. Still gonna try either way. Let's fucking go.
No.
12.
If you try to focus time around this guy and reverse it,
It sucks at disadvantage. If it was a flat, I would have had something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as all of a sudden, he goes, "Don't worry, Commander, I..." And that's the last thing you hear, Nildir, as you awaken in that field of bright white light.
And that's where we end the session.
Yep, just a second. That is where we're going to end the session.